This is my first ever race in T4 against some of the fastest karting drivers in Malaysia. Thanks to Link & Co Media for inviting me, and away we go, starting in P10. Going a bit conservative into the first corner, a couple of karts bumping into each other. I somehow wriggle my way through, making up a couple of places up to P8, trying to challenge 42, but we clip his rear right bumper, and that's compromised our run coming into the back straight, you can say, side by side with P9 there, made up a place back up to P8, into the heaviest braking zone of the lap. I'm trying to defend the inside, getting a bit late on the brakes once again, nearly clipping in the back of 42. A time to breathe perhaps, or set up a switchback, because those in front are battling. Can I maybe follow the driver, number 40, down the inside coming into the final sector? We send it late on the brakes, bit of contact there. And just watch on the exit as I get sandwiched. And that is an eventful end to the first lap, which puts us all the way down into dead last. So I followed 40 down the inside, late on the brakes, into the right-hander, made sure to leave the kart on my left-hand side a bit of space on exit. But the kart on the right, who had the switchback on me, comes right across both of us, and no one yielded, and I came off worse. I think it was just an incident. We might as well review the race start, where I made another mistake, not sticking to the inside line. You see how I get out the tram line, go towards the middle. I should have stayed on the back of 40 from lap 1, corner 1. Watch kart 40 in front of us. He gets a bit of a snap as he brakes hard, but hugs that inside curb. Keep watching him. He's made up a couple of places as the others bump into each other, and he's basically up to P4. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's easy to make these observations when watching your race in post replay. We're back to the end of lap 1, and it's so important in this moment you get back onto the line and start pushing straight away. You cannot let your head go. There's a lot of frustration, there's a lot of analysis, self-analysis you're doing there. He spun me out, I could have maybe backed off, it could have been this way. No, that's something I've learned through experience. It is what it is. Drive fast now, ask questions later about the incidents, or watch what happened. And to be honest, there wasn't much that we could have done. We were aggressive, and unfortunately we came off worst. What is the next actionable step you can do? It is to set a target, and that target is that driver in front with the green helmet. I need to try to match his pace. We're only on lap 2 or 15, we've got plenty of time. I know I've got the pace. So at the beginning of each lap, I do a sit rep. Driver in the green helmet is this far, and look on the right hand side, there's a whole pack of karts who are surely going to battle soon, and that will help me catch up. And believe it or not, 4 qualifying push laps later, I find myself on the back of kart 31, who's P10. Now the green helmet driver, you might see at the top of the shot, is way in front. He has some serious pace. So here we go, on the end of lap 7, setting up a bold move, coming out into the final corner, switching across to the right hand side of the track, and immediately pointing forward, saying let's work together and catch those in front. You can see that pack of karts, they're still there and they're still going to fight. Into the business end of the race, lap 10 out of 14, and look on the right hand side of your screen. I can sense something's brewing, the tension is rising. Surely that pack of karts can't keep it clean. I've just got to stay within touching distance as we come into the heaviest braking point of the lap, the hairpin. Look in front as there's a bit of contact between 2, 3 drivers now. And I just about react in time, in fact picking up a really nice exit, nearly smashing into the car on the right hand side. But I'll tell you what, I'm on the bumper of kart 39, that's P6, and now it is well and truly game on. What do you do in this stage? Shall I fight 39? Shall I stay behind 39? Shall we work together? Well, that's why these next couple of corners are so critical. Now remember, in this race, these are random karts we take in qualifying, and then obviously in the race. So there are differences kart to kart. What I feel is, my kart has decent acceleration, decent bottom end coming out of corners, but the top speed is where I really lack. You'll see coming onto the back straight over here, 39 pulls that gap in front. That's just damage limitation, that's something I'm going to have to work with. Maybe I don't have the best top speed, but stay in the slipstream as much as possible. And now let's work together. You saw at the beginning of the lap, finger pointing forward. We can see the podium place in front of us. That's P3, the driver who's at the front of that pack of karts in front. So if we work together, push each other along, on the last lap hopefully we'll have a chance to fight. On the end of lap 12 onto 13, look in front how hard they're fighting each other, they're squeezing each other. and now this is going to play well and truly into our hands. Remember the driver in the green helmet? Look, he's all the way made it to the podium. My job is to stay as close to 39 as possible, and as far as I'm concerned, this is not close enough. I gain some time back as we exit sector 2 onto the final sector. I want to watch how 39 is going to set up this move on kart 32. He switches to the left hand side, immediately to the right hand side, takes a lot of curb, but that tighter line, and that much tighter line allows him to just get the inside line and in front. And that's enough because the inside line remains for turn 1. I'm still not close enough. That was a really frustrating move. You can see I'm jumping in my kart seat. I knew I should have been closer. Maybe even mirrored 39's line on the last 2 corners. It doesn't matter now because it's the last lap of the race. If I want to make a move, I've got to calculate it well. I've got to be decisive. I've got to be accurate. And that's exactly what I'm trying to set up over here. Getting onto the back of kart 32. We're into sector 2. Shall I go for the inside? He defends the inside. I opted to go for slow in, fast out. Trying to maintain that distance. And now I know it's do or die. The final corner. Go big or go home. So we'll set up that same switchback. Wide entry. Back onto the gas. Cut to the right hand side. The tighter line. You can see it works. I gain time. I'm gaining until the start finish line. But there's just not enough distance. There's not enough speed. And we're going to have to settle for P7. And that was one of the most enjoyable races I've done. A massive thanks to Link & Co Media once again for inviting me out to this race. There were more than 100 drivers who joined this day-long competition at Pinnacle Karting. So if you're in Malaysia and you want to get involved in some proper rental kart competitions, whether it's the Sodis or the T4 category, this is simply arrive and race. You bring your driver equipment. Even if you don't have that, they'll provide it for you. But the point is you'll be battling for trophies, you'll be battling for medals. Regardless of your ability or experience, you'll be assigned a group with drivers your own level. So you're going to be fighting all the way until the end, just like you saw in my heat. All the details on how to register are in the pinned comment in the comment section. But until the next video guys, I'll see you next time.